Hey friends, this is a quick little reptile video of my corn snakes. That's the one I've had for a while, the snow morph, Flurry. And Flurry has learned that when I open the lid, it's not always to wash the water bowl. So Flurry just had a little pinky mouse from me. And then I offered, there's what I'm talking about. And then I offered one to the new little snake, which I hope is a girl, and I hope Flurry is a boy. But you can see that little pinky going right down the bump, going right down right there. And they are almost exactly the same size. This snake appears to be a little bit smaller, a little bit thinner, but they're almost exactly the same length. You see how it's using its neck muscles to push the little pinky on down. So I'm really excited to see it eat. One day after I got it, I went ahead and thawed 3 of them. So there's a third one there. And these, by the way, are little stillborn or mice that are harvested from moms, and they are sanitary. They don't have parasites, and all of it's done humanely. So I definitely would not want to, hey buddy, I definitely would not. Corn snakes learn to recognize their owners and often spend time watching their owners. They're very easy and basic to care for as beginner snakes. So we'll see. And here comes Flurry in a hurry, looking for that other mouth. See, flicking the tongue and smelling it on the plant, because I think I bumped my hand on there. So Flurry had one a couple of days ago. I only had 2 laps, so I shared between him and Gala, the little Pueblan rat snake. So I offered him a second one. I say him, no clue the sex, since it had been 2 or 3 days now. And I'm hoping that this little guy gets up and starts looking. I've had a lot of good names suggested for this snake. It looks larger than Flurry because it's a perspective thing. It's right up front. But Flurry was sleeping, resting there, which has always been a favorite spot. You can see Flurry reflected, and they're coming up. Lid is back on. These snakes are semi-arboreal, semi-climbing, but there's a hide over there, and they were both snuggled up earlier today, right there. So I just simply lifted it, and this guy ran out and found the first mouse. I'm gonna see if it'll take that second one, because I really feel like Flurry's okay now for a few days. But this guy will learn real fast that I know. There we go. It brings the food. I was really pleased to see how it just went right in on the little mouse and began to eat it. I mean, it's only been 4 or 5 minutes since I gave them each the little mouse. And they're good eaters, quick eaters. So I'm hoping it goes over there before a cat or a dog or something scares it. And there's Holly. No, Holly. Get in. Holly. Keep on going. Go on. Not right now. Holly just ate and wants attention, of course. It's over there, buddy. Ah. nice. And now you know I'm the food guy, huh? It's over behind you. Looking straight at me. Which these guys do. A lot of reptiles do. They make eye contact. So you might hear Milo in the background. Sounded like he's dying. I had to put his pain medicine and his antibiotic in his food because you can't get anything down him, and now he's howling because he didn't want it in his food. So hear him. He's just home from the vet today after having knee surgery yesterday. So I have a feeling he'll eat that food eventually. Another way would be to crush the pills and suspend them in water or something that tastes good and force a little syringe in his mouth and squirt it in. But we'll see. We'll see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody else's sniffer's working good. So eating 3 days ago didn't hold you very long, did it? They look like they'd be way too big. The little pinkies, they're called. Huh? You're at the wrong end. You're not at the business end. So I'll thaw another one out for this guy. Trying to get it positioned. I think I saw, maybe it's not. It might just be the shavings of the tree. I thought I saw a little tooth, but probably not. I have seen mice go down the other way, so it's not impossible. And we're at 7.5 minutes, and I'm sure this is not as interesting to everyone as it is me. I'll get you another one. They are not bothered by each other at all. As I said, they were under that hide together. I thought about putting another one in here, but I think we're good for now. They definitely like. There's a heating pad in that corner, not just in the corner, but that quarter with a 10-gallon, one of the smaller heating pads, like an 8x6 or something. So that end and that side over there are warmer. Top their water off again. This tank is open wire at the top. And then they have their light sitting on top there. Flurry's gonna go back in first. Remember as a kid watching things like this on nature films and stuff. Of course, people didn't have the cameras, the home cameras. There's certainly no phone cameras, no cell phones, nothing like that. Old people story time. I'm going to thaw you another one out. I was just noticing how pretty the medallion or whatever is on top. But yeah, they're almost exactly the same size. And see that bulge where that first little pinky is there. It's not going to have any problem. No problem. Look at the eye. It's not a albino, you can see, because there's pigment in the eye. It would be, I bet we lost our eye. Yeah, we lost our eye and our snake there. All but the little tail sticking out. Okay, guys, just under 10 minutes, and I'm gonna stop, and I will never feed live, so don't worry about that. People like I can start putting snake feeding. I will on this one. Yeah, they have to eat, and this is what they eat, so it'd be nice if they could have steak and potatoes or a burger, but it just don't work for them. a mouse or a rat pretty much provide all the food they need. And I'm just learning through research that it was often thought, and I had even found a couple of years ago reading that rats are better. They have more nutrition and protein and that kind of stuff. But now we're finding some of the big channels, reptile channels, are saying no, that it's pretty much the same. It's negligible. So if you can't get them to eat rats, mice are going to be fine. And that one's gone too. So with this baby completely hidden under there now, comes back out and appears to be hunting. Easy to tell when they're looking for food. I'll add another pinkie. Good job, buddy. Good job. You're a cutie and a sweetie, Flurry. But you gotta eat what you gotta eat, right? You think about it, it's certainly not nearly as bad as a ground up cow. I love me some burgers. This is getting kind of gross, isn't it? But it's not. It's just kind of the thought of it and watching it, for me anyway. Anyway, babies are fed. You have to feed the bigger snakes. Do some water changes. There it goes. I just think you guys are so cool. Hey. It's actually looking at me, not the camera. Flurry, we gotta get your buddy, hopefully your mate, a name. Sorry for all that bouncing. Sorry, not sorry. I should put on this watch to the end. Watch till the end. I've noticed all the videos that say that are like the Instagram and stuff. Cleaning his mouth. Yep. Got a little angel almost on your head, a little design. That's cool. Pretty, pretty baby. There you are. There you are. And their belly's full. Go up and get some water. It's what the usual routine is. Thanks, guys. 13 minutes. I doubt anyone's here, but yeah, you know how they eat. Got 2 lumps. Tummy's way down there. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. You gonna go under too? That's usually what most snakes do. They eat and then they look for a place to lay up so they can be undisturbed for a day or two and digest their food, a place that's safe. Yep, if you go under, I'll be turning that light off too. I just keep letting the video run. It's all loose. I tasseled it, whatever, all up yesterday. I want it to get so packed down that they can't get in it. This is how small this snake is. There. That's where the food comes from magically. That's how small these guys are. Love you guys. Be good. Thank you. It's gone. He smells where it was laying. Just too cool.